Welcome to the Walk to Class for Independence University. In the Walk to Class, we will be covering over what to expect on your first day and week of class. We'll also cover over how to log into your new classroom, online classroom, where to locate your day checkpoints, weekly lecture and homework assignments, and some important new student information is also what we will be covering. So first things first is to show you how to log into your student portal and your Canvas classroom. So what you'll want to do is pull up your internet. The browser that we highly recommend you use would be Mozilla Firefox, since it is the most compatible with your online classes. Once you pull up the internet, you just want to go to the address bar and type in my.independence.edu, which will then take you to our campus portal webpage. And the very first link that you'll want to click on would be Student Portal homepage. Once you click on that, it will prompt you to the Student Portal login. By now, you should have already created an account with your admissions consultant. So if you don't recall your login information, you can reach out to your student advisor who will be able to provide you with that. Generally speaking, your username will be your first name dot your last name. You'll want to make sure that it is in all lowercase and no spaces, and then just whatever password you had set up. Once you log into your student portal, this is generally what you will see. You can see that your name is in the right-hand corner, that you'll have a couple of tabs on the left-hand side, and also a link to your Canvas classroom. Your student portal is a gateway for you as a student to communicate with the university and how the university will communicate with you. You will be using Student Portal throughout your entire program at Independence. I do encourage you to explore your Student Portal, but I will briefly tell you some of the functions that it does offer. If you ever need to update your phone number, address, or email, you can go to the My Profile tab where you are able to update that information. Once you update it in your Student Portal, it will also update it with the school as well. Another thing that you could do in your student portal is go to the academics tab where you are able to view your class schedule, even check up on your transcripts if need be. If you go to the My Finances tab, you can even make a payment. Another thing that it does offer is access to your Canvas classroom. So what you'll want to do is just click onto this link when you first get logged into your student portal on your start date and make sure that you log into your Canvas as well. Now, Canvas is mainly where you'll be working from. This is where your courses will be, your daily checkpoints, lectures, and assignments will all be located in here. It will bring you to the login screen for Canvas. So we'll bring you to this screen right here. Your username will be the same as your student portal, so it will be your first name dot your last name. Mine is a little bit different since I'm an administrator. I do have my email instead, but yours will be your first name dot last name. If this is the first time you are logging into your Canvas classroom, you'll want to make sure that you set up your password by simply clicking on the Forgot Password link. So just to show you kind of how that process works, I will go ahead and click on that and enter in my email. And once I have that email, I just want to click on Request Password. The email that you want to use is the one that you had first sent us and had enlisted in the school when you first signed up. So you want to make sure that you're using that email. Once you click on Request Password, an email confirmation will be sent to your inbox. So you want to make sure that you check your inbox. If you don't see it in there, you want to also double check your spam and junk mail. My email is connected to my computer, so I just have it pulled up just right here. So I'm going to click on that. This is generally the email that you will receive. It will come from Instructor Canvas. And you want to, the first step you want to do is just make sure you verify your username. Like I said, mine's a little bit different since I'm an administrator, but yours will be your first name dot last name. The second step would be to click this link where you can create your new password. So I'm going to set up my new password. As soon as I hit update password, it will bring me back to the login screen where I am able to enter my username and my new created password and click login. Typically, this is what you will see if you're logging in prior to your start date. You might not have your classes loaded in there quite yet, so you could see the same message that you have just right up here at the top. If you do have courses listed and it's after your start date, you will see your courses listed here. You'll also see a little bit more functions like your calendar, what's coming up as far as assignments, recent activity. You can even view your grades from the dashboard. On the left-hand side, you will see that there is a toolbar. Like I said, the dashboard does give you a general overview of Canvas, but you can also go to the courses tab where you can see which courses you will be required to take for the first module. A good majority of you will have two courses. It could consist of the CSS 101 course and the APP 101, and you'll just see that here. If you are a respiratory student or a returning student, you could have a different course listed. So whichever is listed on your start date, that is the one that you are required to do. On the left-hand side, for you as a student, you will have the calendar tab. The calendar tab will have what is due, what's coming up as far as assignments like due dates. You could have the inbox option, which your instructor, if they want to reach out to you, they could be getting in contact with you with the inbox tab here. The last tab would be the account. This one would be just kind of your general account with your Canvas. If you want to make any changes to your profile, settings, notifications, or simply log out, you can find that all located just right here. So going back to the PowerPoint, this is what you'll want to do on the first day since we've logged into your student portal in Canvas. The next step you'll want to do is complete a daily checkpoint. So how you would complete a daily checkpoint would be specifically opening up your course. So if you go to the courses tab and you click on the course here, let's say it says CSS 101, you want to specifically click on that course. I do have an example of what it will look like. Once you click on that, it will bring you to this screen here. It will be the CSS 101 home screen. Now, the great thing about the home screen is that you also will have this collapsible menu tab just right here at the top. So if you have a tablet, this could be a function for you if you adjust the screen a lot from the side or upright. It will have this collapsible menu. So just kind of a little tidbit there for you. But if you are on an actual computer, it will be already showing up here. So on the home screen, you do have a couple of access points. You can access your daily checkpoint from here, but you can also access your weekly lectures and live sessions with this tab. You can access the Student Success Center. And the Student Success Center, if you aren't familiar with it, is a place where students can go if they need homework assistance. You essentially just click on this tab and it will take you to the Student Success Center where a tutor will be able to assist you on your homework assignments. Another great thing about this access point is it will give you access to your instructor bio. I'm just going to click on that. If you have any questions about who your instructor is or their information or office hours, you can just simply click on that and it will tell you everything about your instructor that you would need to know. Now, from the Home tab, you can access your daily checkpoint here, but I find that a more simple way for you to pull up and locate your daily checkpoint would be on the modules tab. So on the left hand side, you just want to click on modules and you can scroll down past the weeks and you will see the last section will be your daily checkpoint section. So daily checkpoints, you are required to do 4 of them a week. That is the minimum requirement. They are available Monday through Sunday. It's typically just one question that is asked, and it's about 5 points per day. I would encourage you to do Monday through Sunday so that you can earn any extra credits and start building your grade. So just for an example, I'm going to click on this one from Mondays. It does give you kind of like the criteria of what is expected for the day checkpoint. It does have the due date, how long it's available, which is essentially 24 hours. and you also have a time limit of 60 minutes. Just to put it out there, with the daily checkpoints, you cannot skip ahead or go back on them. They're only open the day of. So you want to make sure that if you want to complete Monday's daily checkpoint, that you do it on Monday. If you want to complete Tuesdays, you want to make sure that you complete it on Tuesday. The daily checkpoints does consist of some small reading. Sometimes it's a long passage like this. Sometimes it's only 2 sentences. Once you're ready to take the daily checkpoint quiz, you just want to scroll down to the very bottom, and you as a student will see a button right here that would say Take Quiz. Once you're ready, you can click on that Take Quiz button and it will allow you to take the daily checkpoint quiz. The next thing I also wanted to cover over is where you can locate your homework assignments. So again, in the module tabs is where you can locate your homework assignments. So once you click on that, you can scroll down. You can see what is due, what is expected by the week. So here's week 1, and it has a list of all the way to week 4. So for week 1, what you want to focus on are these 3 assignments just right here. And the reason why I want to focus on these ones is because it does have a due date and points. So just kind of a rule of thumb, if it has a due date and points associated, those are the ones that you want to focus on. Going back to my PowerPoint, it does want us to watch the weekly lecture, which I will show you where and how to attend that. But as far as the homework, the very first assignment you'll want to get started on is the weekly discussion post. So you can see here that the week 1 discussion, Understand Self, it says December 5th, 60 points. If you just click on that, you can pull up the assignment that way, and it will specifically pull up the instructions for that assignment. It will give you the criteria for it. One thing I do want to point out to you about your weekly discussions is that part of it is due by Wednesday. So even though it did say your due date was for the Saturday, part of your assignment is due by Wednesday. Make sure that you are submitting part of your assignment in by Wednesday, as your instructor could dock you points for not getting that in on time. The next thing on our to-do list would be to make sure you watch the lecture for the week. So how you would do that is by going to the home tab, I find is the easiest way. And you just want to click on live sessions. Once you click on that, you can scroll down to the bottom where you are able to watch the weekly lecture. The weekly lecture is what your instructor has you attend. It does give you a breakdown for the week and how to do the homework assignments. So you want to make sure that you do this at the very beginning of the week. Now, if you still have additional questions or you're not exactly sure on how to complete an assignment, you can actually visit the live lecture. We offer a live lecture here at Independence, which is a really great feature. If you have additional questions, you can talk to an instructor on a one-on-one basis. So you can just scroll up here to the top, and you'll just want to click on this link. And make sure that you click on that link during these office times. Do keep in mind that these are all posted in Mountain Standard Time. So if you're Eastern Standard Time or Central Standard Time, you want to make sure that you're converting that to Mountain Standard Time. And that pretty much covers what to do on your first day. So you just want to make sure you log in, complete a daily checkpoint, watch your weekly lecture, and get started on your discussion posts. Generally, you guys will have the same CSS 101 course and APP 101 course. You can see that there is a pattern, that each course has its own discussion, assignment, and assessments. These are all due by Saturday. So this is just kind of a good idea of what to focus on for the first week of your class. Now, this is only in the CSS 101 course. Do keep in mind that each course has its own set of daily checkpoints, its own set of weekly lecture and homework assignments. So when you're ready to work on the next course, you just want to come here to the left-hand side and go to your courses. and you want to click on to, let's say your secondary course is your APP 101. So if it's listed here, you want to make sure that you click on that and select it. For example, I do have the APP 101 course pulled up here, and you can see it's very similar to your CSS 101, where it does have your access points, where you can view your weekly lectures. It does have your instructors' information, a hotkey for the Student Success Center. And again, a good rule of thumb is to go to the Modules tab, where you can get a breakdown of what to do for the week. And also, this is where you can locate your daily checkpoints. Another thing I want to cover in the walk to class would just be the strike policy. Once you have completed what to do for your first day, I also want to cover over one thing for your first module. When it comes to the strike policy, we did mention it in your orientation. Your student advisor had sent you an email as well. The strike policy is what we hold every student to during their first module here at Independence, where we evaluate a student's class progress. We want all of our students to be successful, obtain good study habits, which is why we implemented the strike policy. We do evaluate you on the following. It would be based upon attendance. So you are required to do a minimum of 4 daily checkpoints per week. You will receive one strike if you are not meeting that attendance requirement. Now you can receive 2 strikes if per missing assignment. So another thing we evaluate you on would be if you are missing homework. If you do accrue 3 strikes or more per class, you will be removed, or what we call false started. Now, if you're logging in and submitting your daily checkpoint, doing your homework assignments, you'll be just fine. If you have any further questions about the strike policy, feel free to ask them in the chat box, and the student advisor who will be hosting will be able to answer that, or you can even ask your student advisor. Lastly, I do want to cover over new student resources. So a good resource for you as a student, if you're having some tablet issues, you can reach out to our IT support team. Their number is 866-888-3768. You can even email them. And their office hours is usually Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. till about 11 p.m. With the IU Help Desk, they can answer any general question that you have. They have longer office hours in case your admissions consultant or student advisor is unavailable. For instance, if it's after their office hours or if it's over their weekend, IU Help Desk would be available. And their number is 855-880-3121. You can also email them, and generally they are here from Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to about 11 p.m. Just kind of wrap everything up, you do also have for a good resource for you as a student, if you are needing any homework assistance, make sure that you try the Student Success Center where you can get tutoring help, and also your live lectures where you have your instructor available to assist you as well. Another great resource for you would be your student advisor. So don't hesitate to ask them any questions. They are a good point of contact for you, especially during your first module. We want every student to be successful. So please reach out to your student advisor if you have any questions. And that does conclude the walk to class. If you have any questions, feel free to type it up in the chat box. I wish you all the best of luck, and you have a great day.